Today I'm driving a Opel Astra. This is the 2017 model with the 1.4 liter petrol engine. This car was kindly provided to me by Amserv Sõpruse, the Opel dealer in Tallinn, Estonia. Go check them out. The Astra has won many awards, including European Car of the Year, etc. But the latest one is Estonian Car of the Year 2017. The Astra was introduced in 1991. Back in the day it was plain, boring, awful to drive and all in all a bad car. It has grown in character a lot. So the previous generation this car replaced was also Top Gear's reasonably priced car. You can really see why the judges like this car. It's cheap, practical and a really good all-rounder. On the outside you can say it's a nice looking car. There aren't many design cues. Opel has gone sort of a safe design way, not making it sort of futuristic. It's just a clean, simple design. Some might say a bit boring. I like it. There are many versions of the Astra available. This is the estate version. If it were my money, I would buy the hatchback. Now on the inside, as this is an Opel and a cheaper car, there are some plastics all around, but they certainly have improved over the last generation. There's not much to complain about. The steering wheel, nice and grippy, leather wrapped and multifunctional of course. You get this big nice color infotainment screen. Although it's an optional extra, it's one I would choose. This car also comes with sport seats. It's sort of a seat package and I have to say they're really nice. I have sat in the standard seat and I do prefer, obviously, the sport seat. It's something like 500 euros and I think it's well worth the buy. Put your foot to the floor and you are greeted with a nice amount of torque, 230 Newton meters. One thing I do have to criticize, there is quite a lot of road noise. Is the wind noise worse than other cars in this segment? I think the Golf is a bit better, but all in all, these cars aren't luxury cars. You can't expect much, let's just say that. The engine is paired with this 6-speed regular automatic gearbox. It's not a dual clutch automatic. When I sat in this car, I was prepared to say it's slow, it's laggy. You know what? In city driving, it's just what you need. If you thrash it, of course, it's not gonna be as fast as a DSG, but that's missing the point. When you buy an Astra, you don't expect it to be a really fast sports car. Now talking more about the engine, the 1.4, it sounds eager. There's plenty of torque for everyday drivers. For the 1.4 petrol, you have two power options, a 92 kilowatt and a 110 kilowatt version. I'm driving the faster version at the moment. Opel has been tricky. If you want an automatic, you have to get the more expensive and faster one. I have to say this, if this car had a faster gearbox, for example a DSG, this particular engine would be seriously quick because the gear changes, yeah, they basically steal a second or a second and a half of the 0 to 100 kilometer time. Since the previous generation, the Astra has really gone on a diet. It's roughly 130 kilograms lighter and you can feel it. The car feels nimble and the steering is actually quite good. There is a lot of feedback, although it can be twitchy in times. There's really nothing wrong with it. There are 4 different lines to choose from: Enjoy, Selection, Innovation and Dynamic. This is the innovation model and it's spec'd out of its mind. There's basically all of the options, not leather seats of course. The innovation, what do you get? A nicer styling on the inside and out, some bigger alloy wheels. This particular car has 17-inch alloys. Always leave room for the biker. So the boot is electric, it's an optional extra of course. One thing I do not like, when you open the boot, look at this, you have a limited area where you can access. So basically every time you have to take this down, and when you close the boot it stays there. Nevertheless, there's plenty of space. I can store my camera equipment no problem. And to close it, just push the button and it will close. So sitting at the back, and yeah, the plastics are different back here than they are in the front. Yeah, it's really cheap plastic back here. Sort of fake leather in the middle part. This is my driving position. I am 178 centimeters tall, so there is plenty of room. I'm comfortable back here. The estate version does have a handrest, so that's a good feature. Yeah. I like the fact that there's black headlining. I enjoy the interior design. As a whole, it's a pleasant place to sit. This particular Astra also has the comfort access system, which means you don't have to use the key. It's not the best working system in the world, to be honest, but at least all 4 doors have sensors, and that's a real cool thing, because not even luxury cars like the 3 Series and A4 have sensors all around. With comfort access, of course, you have engine stop start. Push the button and it fires right up. So this car also has the very intelligent Matrix full LED headlights. They are very bright. You can of course spec them separately, but you can add the innovation package, which also adds the navigation screen, the 8-inch touch screen. I'd say it's actually quite good. Sound system is also improved. We got 6 speakers. It's not Bang & Olufsen, but for this sort of money you don't expect much anyway. As far as other options go, there are many safety features: blind spot assist, adaptive cruise control, lane assist, of course parking assist, a rear view camera, really useful option. This particular car, without any discounts, was 27,000 euros. It's quite a lot. I wouldn't spec the Astra up this much. For example, you don't really need the... it's just beeping at me because the low fuel. Anyway, you don't need the parking assist, but you do want the parking sensor and the rear view camera. All the sort of driver aids, blind spot assist and adaptive cruise control can be spec'd with one technology package. And now we come to the question, would one buy one? This particular car with 27,000 on the sticker, it's quite a lot, and I wouldn't pay that much. Having said that, there are really good discounts available, and for this particular car, I think it was around 24,000 euros, and you can walk away with it. If you buy a car new, you can spec it up as you'd like, and I'm guessing with this engine and gearbox combination and the hatchback version, you can get a good spec car for around 20,000 euros. Whatever you do, don't get the most pop standard Astra, because you won't even get the electric rear windows. Yeah, either get the dynamic, the innovation, or whatever the third one was called. It basically comes down to the preference of your styling and other needs, because there are many other options in this segment: the Focus, the Auris, the Golf, the Seat Leon. If you like the styling, get the Astra. There's nothing wrong with it. And the fact that it's European car of the year, Estonian car of the year, it just proves the fact that it's a good car. So yeah, you can't go wrong with this. So yeah guys, this was my review of the Opel Astra. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. I will be testing new cars soon. But until then guys, bye!